Hello dear students, welcome to today's English class. Hope you all are keeping fine by the grace of Almighty. I am also keeping fine by the grace of Almighty God. My name's Ghosh Prashanto Kumar, Senior Teacher English. Subject Today I will take a class on English second paper for the students of class 8, 9 and 10. My dear students, I hope all of you are aware of the present situation. So, you should study attentively and follow our classes regularly. We are uploading maximum classes of all subjects. Just having patience and follow the classes. I think if you do this, you will be benefited. My dear students, here are 4 sentences. First one, the girl is studying attentively. Number 2, isn't the girl studying attentively? Number 3, Jerry was not irresponsible. And number 4, was Jerry irresponsible? My dear students, you see number 1 and number 3, these two sentences are in one form, and number 2 and number 4, these two sentences are in other form. So you see, what would be our today's lesson? I think if you were present in the class, many of you would say our today's lesson would be transformation of sentences mainly on assertive to interrogative. Okay? So my dear students, I would like to announce our today's lesson. Today I will broadly discuss in this session how the sentences are changed from or transferred from assertive to interrogative. I expect your active participation on the lesson to make it fruitful. My dear students, you may think why I am taking class on transformation of sentences one after another. But you know, transformation of sentences is a huge activity, and you see, every day or each day I am taking class on different items. That's why you should have patience and you should follow the classes what I am giving here. Okay? Learning outcomes from today's lesson. So after this lesson, you will be able to identify assertive sentences and interrogative sentences. Know how assertive sentences and interrogative sentences are formed. Change the sentences from assertive to interrogative correctly. Okay? So my dear students, transformation of sentences, I mean assertive to interrogative. Okay, here I have not given any structure. I think you will be able to understand from this slide. First one in assertive, she can run fast. And I have written here in interrogative, can't she run fast? Number 2 in assertive form, he is sincere to his studies. Interrogative, isn't he sincere to his studies? And number 3 in assertive, they play football. In interrogative I have written, don't they play football? Number 4 in assertive, Rita liked the late spring. In interrogative I have written, didn't Rita like the late spring? My dear students, so you see, what have I done here? Whenever I have changed a change the sentences from assertive to interrogative, I have just used the auxiliary verb at first and its negative form. I mean, I have used the negative form of auxiliary verb. Why have done it? You know, here our assertive sentence is given in affirmative mode. Okay, you know, assertive sentences are given in two forms. One is affirmative and another is negative. Here all the sentences are given in affirmative mode. That's why I have made the negative mood of auxiliary verb and a question marks. You know, our whenever we change or transform the sentences from assertive to negative, then our journey starts from full stop to interrogative or question marks, note of interrogation or question marks. Okay, so I think all of you will be able to change the sentences in this form. Okay, so my dear students, what should you do? If you see the assertive sentences is in affirmative mode, you have to change it into negative and interrogative is must. That means you have to use the negative form of auxiliary verb and then everything will be okay. And put a question marks at the end of the sentences. Okay. Next slide. Here are also 1, 2, 3, 4 assertive sentences. Okay. And first one is in assertive, Jack is not a lazy boy. In interrogative, I have written, is Jack a lazy boy? Next one in assertive, they could not drink salty seawater. In interrogative, could they drink salty seawater? And number 3 in assertive, she does not sing well. In interrogative, I have written, does she sing well? Again, number 4 in assertive, they did not play cricket yesterday. In interrogative, I have written, did they play cricket yesterday? So what have I done here, my dear students? Here you see all the assertive sentences are given in negative form. Okay, that's why I have made the interrogative sentence in affirmative form. Okay, not had been withdrawn. Okay, so if you do this, I think hopefully you will be able to change the sentences from assertive to interrogative without facing any problem. I think so far this is my assumption. My dear students, if in assertive sentences words like never and nothing are found, we have to use ever and anything instead of those words while changing them into interrogative. So, what can we see here? In assertive, first one in assertive, she never drinks tea. We can see never. So what have I written in interrogative? Does she ever drink tea? Okay. You know, here auxiliary verb is not given. That's why I have used does as the subject is third person singular number and s is used after the main verb or principal verb. That's why I have made it in affirmative mode and written, does she ever drink tea? Okay. Next one in assertive, there was nothing to do. Was there anything to do? So I have used here only written anything instead of nothing. And as usual, auxiliary verb is placed at the beginning of the sentence. You know, assertive sentence always starts with subject and ends with full stop, and interrogative sentence starts with auxiliary verb and ends with question marks or interrogative sentence, and sometimes interrogative sentence starts with WS questions or WS words. That means interrogative sentence starts in two ways. Okay, with auxiliary verbs or with WS words or WS questions. Okay, so yeah, we will see everything one after another. Okay, next one. If assertive sentences begin with everybody, everyone, all, we have to change them into interrogative sentences by following the structure given below. So what is written in this structure? Okay, at first I have used who, then negative form of auxiliary verb, then V1, I mean present form of verb. Okay, then the rest part of the sentence and question marks or note of interrogation. Okay, so first one in assertive, everybody wishes to be happy. In interrogative, I have written who doesn't wish to be happy. Okay, next one in assertive, everyone loves flowers. In interrogative, I have written who doesn't love flowers. So what have I done here? Okay, according to structure, at the beginning of the interrogative sentence, I have written who. Okay, and then I have written negative form of auxiliary verb. Okay, then rest part of the sentence. Okay, so I think if you do this, you can do this type of sentences, change from assertive to interrogative very easily. Okay, my dear students, here I have in the last sentence I have written love instead of loves. The reason is that here I have used auxiliary verb doesn't. Okay, you know, whenever we use auxiliary verb do, does, did, okay, we have to use the present form of verb. You know it well, I think so far. Next one, if assertive sentences begin with nobody, no one, none, we have to use or write who instead of above mentioned beginning words. I mean nobody, no one, and none. And see the examples here. Okay, in assertive, first one in assertive, nobody trusts a liar. What have I written in interrogative? Who trusts a liar? So what can you see here? You have just used who instead of nobody, and everything is as usual. Okay, so I think very easily you will be able to change the sentences in this form. Next one in assertive, no one can deny the truth. In interrogative, I have written who can deny the truth. Okay, and next one in assertive, none can do this. In interrogative, I have written who can do this. So what have I done here? In all cases, I have just written who instead of nobody, no one, and none, and then everything is okay. My dear students, hopefully you will be able to do it easily. Next one in assertive to interrogative sentence. Okay, in next slide, what can we say? Assertive sentences beginning with every plus noun are changed into interrogative sentences by following the structure given below. What does noun mean? I think you may see here every man, every mother, every father, okay, like this, every boy, every girl, like this. Okay, so what can we see in the structure? Is there at first, is there any, then noun, that means particular noun given in assertive form, then who, then negative form of auxiliary verb, then V1, then rest part. Okay, I think practically you will see it easier, okay, than the structure, I think so far. In spite of this, I have given here structure. In assertive, first one in assertive, every mother loves her child. In interrogative, is there any mother who does not love her children? Sorry, every mother loves her children. Is there any mother who does not love her children or doesn't love her children? You can also write. Okay, my dear students. Next one in assertive, every man wishes to be happy. Is there any man who does not wish to be happy or who doesn't wish to be happy? So I think all of you will be do it easily. Okay, and everything is done according to the structure given here. Okay, so is there any in first interrogative sentence? Is there any? Then mother, mother. Then who, who. Then negative form of auxiliary verb, that means does not. Then love her children, love her children. Okay, and as usual, in next sentence, every man wishes to be happy. Is there any man who does not or doesn't wish to be happy? Okay, if you do this, if you practice, do some practice at home, hopefully everything will be okay. My dear students, here assertive sentences beginning with introductory there. I mean, there are some assertive sentences that begin with introductory there. Okay, I have not given here the structure. Directly I will introduce it. Okay, first one in assertive, there is no use of it. There is no use of it. It means a thing. Okay, so what is the use of it? What is the use of it? And next one in assertive, there is nobody happier than Raju. In interrogative, who is happier than Raju? My dear students, naturally a question may arise in your mind. Okay, what is that? In case of first one in interrogative, I have used what at the beginning, and next one in interrogative, at the beginning I have written who. What is its reason? The reason is that in case of assertive sentence, first one in assertive sentence, you should see the sentence attentively. Here, there is no use of it. It is a thing. Thing মানে জিনিস. That's why I have written here what. What is the use of it? And in case of next one, there is nobody happier than Raju. That means Raju is a person. Okay, so that's why in case of person we have to use who. So in interrogative I have written who is happier than Raju. Okay, I think now all of you have understood it. My dear students, if nothing but is found in assertive sentences, okay, and will be withdrawn, okay, we have to use or write what at the beginning of the interrogative sentences. Okay, so life is nothing but full of actions. What is life but full of actions? Okay, friendship is nothing but a name. What is friendship but a name? So what have you done here? You have written what at the beginning of the sentences, and okay, and you have withdrawn nothing. Okay, you have withdrawn the nothing. Okay, you have withdrawn nothing. I think successfully you will be able to do that. I repeat, life is nothing but full of actions. What is life but full of actions? What have I written here? Instead of life or subject, I have used what. And what have I done here? And nothing has been withdrawn from here. Okay, then everything is okay. Next one, same thing happened in case of next one. friendship is nothing but a name. So what is friendship but a name? I have written what instead of friendship, and nothing has been withdrawn. Okay, my dear students, I think you will be able to do this. Okay, so group work is not applicable as you are not present in the class, and homework. Okay, the students, you are asked to change the sentences from assertive to interrogative and interrogative to assertive at home. Okay, and I think all of you will do this. You know, in my at the beginning of my session I have told you transformation of sentences is a huge activity, and we are giving each day or each session. In each session we are introducing I am introducing you in new item. Okay, to new items. Okay, so you should have patience and do your work at home regularly what we are giving through our online classes. Okay, so I think all of you will do that to make our session or to make our program successful and fruitful. Everybody will do this. I hope this is my optimism. Okay, my dear students, now I would like to give you thanks for your active participation in this lesson, and hopefully you will make the best use of your time. Okay, so you are at your own homes, so keep distance from others, stay well, have good time, and finally I would like to say you should utilize your time. Okay, you should not misuse a single moment. Okay, so hopefully if you do this you will be benefited and you will get positive result. So no more today, hope for the best, and bye.